Let's talk about offer and compromise. One of the most misunderstood programs with the IRS is the offer and compromise program. You've probably seen ads on TV talking about settling tax debt for pennies on a dollar. As I mentioned earlier in another video, we're not going to talk to you about that. Yes, we have saved clients a lot of money, but the trick with the offer and compromise that you don't see in commercials and you don't see in these ads is you have to qualify to get an offer and compromise. Let's talk about what an offer and compromise is, and let's talk about those requirements and see if you fit. First off, the offer and compromise is a program that lets you settle your tax debt for less than what you owe. There's three main grounds for an acceptance of an offer and compromise: doubt as to collectability, effective tax administration, and doubt as to liability. Most of the offers and compromise that are accepted based on doubt as to collectability. And that's what we're going to focus on in this video. So what is doubt as to collectability? Well, it's kind of what it sounds like. It means that the IRS doubts that they can collect the tax that's owed. So if that's the case, the IRS will consider settling with you for a discount. But before you even get to that part where the IRS evaluates your financial position, you have to qualify. And how do you do that? First off, you have to be in what the IRS calls current tax compliance. So that means all of your tax returns have been filed. You may owe money on them. They understand that. That's why you're asking for an offer and compromise. But you at least have to have your tax returns filed. If you're self-employed, you have to be making estimated quarterly tax payments. And then you have to go through the offer and compromise application process, which is this. You submit a $150 application fee to the IRS. That's just for the privilege of asking them to consider your offer and compromise. You don't get that money back. You also have to complete two main forms. One is a 433A if you're an individual, or 433B if you're a business. They're called collection information statements. And they're basically financial statements. And they're going to want to know, how much do you pay for your house? How much do you pay for your car? Do you have a 401k? What kind of assets do you have? They're going to use that information to figure out what's called your reasonable collection potential. So that's one form. We'll talk about in another video how to fill that out and what you need to do to get ready for it. The other form that you've got to fill out is a Form 656. This is the actual offer and compromise application. This, quite honestly, is a tricky document. And when you submit your request for an offer and compromise, or if you go on the IRS's website, it'll come with a pamphlet that's 50 pages long, giving you forms and explanations of what you need to do. The offer and compromise application itself is only a couple pages long. It looks like it'd be relatively easy. But in all my years of working with tax clients, I've yet to meet someone who on their own, without the assistance of a tax attorney, was able to get an offer compromise approved. They may be out there, and they probably are somewhere, I just haven't met them. What I have met are a lot of people who've gone through the process, which can be a very lengthy process, sometimes up to 12, even up to 24 months for you to negotiate, provide documentation to the IRS, and try to settle your case. But I've yet to meet a person who's been able to complete that process without assistance and have success. They oftentimes will conclude the process by receiving a rejection letter. So, get in current compliance. Make sure your estimated quarterly tax payments are paid if you're self-employed. Get your 433A collection information statement or 433B statement together and all the necessary documents that go with it. And get your Form 656 offer and compromise application. Then get ready to put together the financial resources to settle your case. If you look at one of my other videos about how to complete the 656, we'll talk about the other funds that you've got to provide for the IRS to consider your offer and compromise. Now look, this video isn't designed to answer every question you're going to have on offer and compromise, but just to give you a general overview, you also can go to the irs.gov website for more information, or feel free to contact me to discuss your case and see if there's something we can do to help you. Good luck.
The McKellar Law Firm, protecting what's most important.